Yo, what is up? I am back with a new keyboard. This is the Lofree Flow. Now, this is a new keyboard to me, but this isn't exactly the latest keyboard. This is made by Lofree, again, the company that made this funky mouse bike helmet design, really breaking the mold. This company is actually famous for making keyboards, and this keyboard, the Lofree Flow, is a 75% compact, low profile keyboard, and this keyboard is one of the reasons why there is low profile keyboard craze in the peripheral space today. This keyboard is one of the major reasons why low profile keyboards are becoming or is popular right now, and Lofree is a very popular brand in this space, and I'm going to show you how. I'll show you why. Pretty simple unbox, just a sleeve, lift it open that way, and the keyboard presents itself. There's really nothing in it, just a keyboard and the power cable, which isn't very fancy, to be honest with you. Again, low profile keyboard, which means it's going to be light, it's going to be mobile, it's going to be small form factor, and it's going to be very interesting. Now, if you look at the design cue, I think you can see where the inspiration is coming from. This is very much a Apple inspired, Mac inspired design. Let's weigh it out. 600 grams is the exact weight, 606 grams to be precise, and this is made to do your work on the go. It does not have any kick up feet, but instead it has these standoffs made of aluminum with rubber feet in the front and the back. This hump here is holding the 2000 milliamp battery. The body of this keyboard is in two pieces. There is the ring or the rim around the keyboard, and then there's the back plate, and the entire thing is made of aluminum. Yeah, pretty cool. Looks like there's some LED lights at the bottom as well, illuminating the bottom of the keyboard. It is backlit, but I think it's only white backlit if I'm not mistaken. This has a 2-mode functioning. It works as a I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but you can see there is Bluetooth on and off. So right now it's on in Bluetooth mode. The backlit is on. That's maximum brightness. It isn't very bright, to be honest with you. This will work really well for people who want the Mac aesthetic. Something like the brand Lofree. If you guys know anything about Lofree Air at all, it looks like it was made for Macs, and this is in the same vein, that aluminum frame, aluminum body, and this looks like it fits with your Mac peripherals. This is, of course, an all aluminum keyboard with because of that aluminum standoff there, it's giving you a 3.9 degree, 4 degree typing angle. So this is a low profile 84 key or 75% keyboard. Now what's special about it is this is gasket mounted, and my first impression is, even though if it's gasket mounted, it is not exactly super soft like a traditional gasket mount that you get on a regular size keyboard. That's because this is a super thin keyboard. It's only 10 millimeters thick. I think with the aluminum plate at the back bottom, it only measures up to 11 millimeters of aluminum, so it's really thin. So even if it's gasket mounted, it's not going to be super soft, but you can see there's a little bit of movement there. There is a little bit of bouncy and that's because it's mounted on 8 silicone, the where the board sits on the frame. It's not rubber but silicone, so it's a gasket mount design, very thin. It is hot swappable, which means you can swap out the switches if you choose to. And let's pull out the switch. The switch is kind of special, which is one of the reasons why this thing has been so popular over the year. This is a year-old keyboard. I mentioned earlier this is wired and Bluetooth, but these switches is what makes it special. This is Kailh's, and they are full POM switches. Now, POM is a material that is like a very, very hard plastic. They use POM materials for manufacturing car parts. POM is very strong, durable, smooth, and what they do is help you lubricate and feel smooth. That's why POM is like a very popular material. The keycaps are die sub PBT. That means the whole thing is made of PBT. Die sub is like they melted the legends into the plastic itself, so these legends aren't going to wear off over long periods of use. The thickness is 1.3 millimeters, so not the super thickest keycaps, but pretty good thickness, if I'm being honest. And I mentioned earlier this does have RGB side lights and also white backlit lights, and a 2000 milliamp battery for that Bluetooth. I think it runs on 40 hours on battery life. It takes 3 hours to charge it, and it's pretty awesome. Now let me give you a sound test. Very nice sounding keyboard, and you can see why low profile keyboards suddenly became popular starting from a year ago. This is one of the keyboards that really made a big breakthrough in terms of not just design, but the way they incorporated the switches, the build, gasket build, die sub PBT keycaps, all contributing to the nice creamy forky sound that you get. It has also layers of dampening. There is pour-on rubber underneath. There is all kinds of stuff to make it sound good, and that is why this is super popular, and this led the race to all the low profile keyboards that you see nowadays coming out really hot and fast. Still a very popular keyboard. $159. This is a premium product. The only downside, of course, is there is no 2.4 connection. There is no dongle. It's only Bluetooth or wired mode. 2000 milliamp battery is pretty small compared to what's available nowadays. Nowadays the standard number is around 4000 milliamp. Some keyboards even come with 8000 milliamp batteries that give you weeks and weeks and weeks of battery life. What I can tell you immediately, my first impression is that typing experience is amazing. it feels really nice to type on, and that's saying a lot for a low profile keyboard. I think it's that soft touch from that keycap. This keycap is something else. It really feels nice. I don't know why it feels nice, but it's like a, how do I describe the feeling of the keycap? It's like when you buy a new mouse and you got that chalky feeling. That's what I'm getting from these keycaps. It feels really nice to type on. Anyway, that is my unbox and first impression of the Lofree Flow. And yeah, absolutely amazing feel and incredible aesthetics. Check out how thin it is, just 10 millimeters there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.